Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball. It's The Show. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Here we go.
Barely able to make contact. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Lionel Whitting will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And the throw will be 2. Big Dog, Big Daddy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, and it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to...
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is line to left. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
All right, come on now.
Leading off the inning, Luis Sardinas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. Even this one up sooner rather than later.
And taking it out there for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Ojeda.
Luis Ojeda comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down happy. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Aye.
2-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Some guys with 2 strikes.
Big Dog, Big Daddy will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch.
Now the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Wallace Sanford will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for on the.
See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
And the runner's breaking for third. Skied into straightaway right. G is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mark G. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So no runs, no hits. Big Dog, Big Daddy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
0-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Big Daddy is retired, 2 down now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. At the plate, Big Dog, Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Dog. Here we go.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Mark G. set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Oh, what a dive. To first. He beat it out.
Oh, love the effort, though.
That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Those are some quick feet down there at third base, and soft hands, too, as you see him reach out to snare that one. But by the time he gets to his feet, he's got to hurry.
So stepping in, number 28, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Luis Ojeda will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is...
Big Dog, Big Daddy stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, that's going to be a wake-up call out there on the mound. He was cruising along with a 2-0 lead, but he makes one mistake here in location, and all of a sudden, boys, we've got ourselves a tie ball.
Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Let her rip, let her rip. Hey, let it fly. I'll work it ahead. Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go. All right, here we go. One pitch, here we go. Let's go. Don't be afraid, let it fly one time. Come on, baby, get the pitch up there. Hey, see it drive it, see it drive it. Let's go now, one time. Come on, baby, one time, here we go. Let it fly.
Hey, one time, right now.
Come on, sitting on something here. Let it fly now. Come on, big guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now, there's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Luis Ojeda will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw in time.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting. Designated
On a
hitter,
ball hit like that, if you're the
Roger
pitcher, you're thinking,
Cameron.
oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Big Dog, Big Daddy comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course.
Hey, come on, baby. See it. Here we go now. Come on now. One time. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Adam Rosales comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
For the visitors, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Big Dog, Big Daddy gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Luis Sardinas will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice.
On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Stephan Romero is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Striding into the box, Big Dog, Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Nobody out, runner on first. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some...
Wallace Sanford will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And that's through, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Adam Rosales. He flew out. Now the double steal is on here. Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit.
Take a turn. Look.
The run scores from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Big Dog, Big Daddy will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Here we go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Lionel Whitting tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The right fielder.
Big Dog, Big Daddy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Smoke toward the hole. Whitting scoops it up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
They left 7 men on base.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Chihuahuas win this one 5-2.
Thanks for joining us this evening.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes... Stepping in, Big Dog, Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ledford ranging back to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
At the plate, Big Dog, Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh? Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now. Hey, one pitch. Make it yours. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive and I'll pick one out.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go. Hey, one pitch right here. One out.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go. Hey, see you drive me. Let's go, big dog. Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something. Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Left fly, let's go, right here.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might...
Edwin Ledford will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice...
But a great diving catch, and this could be a double play.
Boy, he saved a hit and a run with that play. Look at him get himself into a good ready position. Then his reactions are good, and he's able to spear that thing a good foot or so off the ground.
Jesus Montero will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw, not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get an out, and runners will be at first and second with 1 away. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gonzalez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
Mark G will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Grounded to third. He's up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball...
Big Dog, Big Daddy steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ledford on the move. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second. He'll try for third. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what they're...
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Rainiers win it 9-3. Good night, everybody.
11 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4. Big Dog, Big Daddy gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
28.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Come on, Big Dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Worth is calling for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air.
There you go. Make your pitch right now.
Josh Worth will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And that really sparked that first inning rally. When you get your leadoff guys on like that, it can create a lot of excitement for every...
Way to get dirty. To first. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Big Dog, Big Daddy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Castilla moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, come on, Big Dog. Get your pitch.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So stepping in, number 28, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Trying to hold the lead. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a fastball.
Good eye.
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Good take. You know, he's giving him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Here we go. What's up for us here? Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Dog. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Muno backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Sean Stacy will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
On the ground to third. Big Daddy. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up. Stepping in, Big Dog, Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running toward second. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Ready to take his hacks again. Big Dog, Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he gets another one up there, he may jump the yard again.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly. Come on, baby, get your pitch up there. Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hey, see you to rip it up there. Hey, one pitch. Make it yours. Hey, one time, right now.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Wait for a good one, huh? Hey, here we go, kid. Hey, let her fly up there, huh? Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Here we go.
Let's go now. One time.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yeah! Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Hit out towards second.
Come on, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it!
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Hey, nobody wait.
Eric Campbell will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. Big Dog, Big Daddy is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it.
Right,
if not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Tap foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Muno backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
10 hits.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Chihuahuas win this one 5-4. Good night, everybody. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Now batting, number 28.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Come on, big guy.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Castilla ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Tacoma Rainiers and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Big Dog, Big Daddy will come forward now. Back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Reggie Wolf will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And a base hit here to open up the second.
No runner, cut it!
Reggie Wolf strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
On the ground to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll head now to the Big Dog, Big Daddy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Hey, wait for yours here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Romero is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it. And this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Hey, drive it deep, Big
So
Doc.
stepping in, number 4, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, come on, Big Dog, get your pitch.
That's in there, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third. Coming to the plate now, Adam Rosales. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Romero is there to make the catch, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. And they get the double play at third. Striding into the box, Andres Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Big Dog, Big Daddy steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Big Dog, Big Daddy digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Number 28.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, come on, baby.
Wallace Sanford gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, a double play. Digging in and looking for more. Big Dog, Big Daddy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
On the ground up the middle.
All right, you're here.
On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Tacoma Rainiers. Big Dog, Big Daddy will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. EK our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got the road trip off to a rousing start. Coming up with a big...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in to try... Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And that's one of those where even
Luis Sardinas heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. Stepping in, Andres Castro. He drew a walk his first time up.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is wide. Big Dog, Big Daddy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, come on now, Big Dog. Get your pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And he's going to find out quickly.
Hey, drive
Guys
that
are
pitch.
even
Oh,
more
here we
selective up here at AAA.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a
He's
strike
safe.
right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Big Dog, Big Daddy comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Roger Katimer comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, need you right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
First for the victorious.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tacoma Rainiers. Big Dog, Big Daddy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Wallace Sanford set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2.
Chance to score.
Runners off for second. Swing and a looper to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Big Dog, Big Daddy stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as Big Dog, Big Daddy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. G has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Mark G will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number. Luis Ojeda will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing game long.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far.
Leading off for El Paso.
Big Dog, Big Daddy digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Come on, big dog.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base. Because they've been held in check all game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Come on now, let it fly.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Sent on the ground out to second. A quick out number 1. Jesus Montero stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Cut. Hold.
Well, this was a wide decision.
Big Dog, Big Daddy will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And that is not good.
Hot shot to third. Ojeda is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Big Dog, Big Daddy digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1 for 5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2 for 6 and a 1 for 6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
What's up, boy? Right guy, right place.
Hit in the air out to right. G has a beat on it, 1 out. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rainiers win it 1-0. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Tacoma Rainiers. Roger Katimer will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Big Daddy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Big Dog, Big Daddy gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
28.
Hey, stay hot now.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And, Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Not only that, but...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number. Lionel Whitting will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And that really sparked that first inning rally. When you get your leadoff guys on like that, it can create a lot of excitement for everybody else that's got a bat in their hands.
Hey, nobody away.
Now the 0-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Big Dog, Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Adam Rosales digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Drilled right back up the middle. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Well, it's pretty evident that this is not going to be the outing that turns his fortunes around. Remember, he gave up 5 runs his last time out. This is already 4 in this one, so it may be back to the drawing board yet again.
At the plate, Big Dog, Big Daddy, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
Here we go, kid.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. Andres Castro makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Charlton Carmichael, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Big Daddy has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Hey, 1 pitch right here.
Big Dog, Big Daddy comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Adam Rosales gets another crack right here. He's got it. Gets up for the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as Robert Hartley gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning.
This late in the ball game go untapped.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Big Dog, Big Daddy digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Hey, no one better right here.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike. Definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 3-1, here it is. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Adam Rosales stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
9 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Chihuahuas win this one 9-5. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Alright guys, just to give you a heads up, I'm gonna play 2 more games and I'm getting off of YouTube. So,
MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Big Dog, Big Daddy will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these
Andrew Driver will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Left side, backhanded, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken us.
Big Dog, Big Daddy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Belted high and deep into right center. Majum ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors.
Come on, guys.
Stepping in, Derek Eames. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. Safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Nearly a great play down there at third base. In fact, it was a great play just to dive and get a glove on that ball, but we knew he was going to.
Heath Harmon steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Big Dog, Big Daddy gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
7 straight games.
Wallace Sanford will try it again. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Adam Rosales will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in.
Finally cracked the scoreboard.
Runner goes for third. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 6-1 game.
The batter,
Big Dog, Big Daddy digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Ball 1.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. One and two.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Wallace Sanford waits on deck. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Big Dog, Big Daddy makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, one ball, one strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Harmon is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the El Paso Chihuahuas. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Into the windup and the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games.
Wallace Sanford will stand in now. He drove in the other.
He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
2 out here and a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Harmon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Rod Caudle will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
It's not really all that surprising that his numbers aren't there because he's never known as a good minor league hitter.
Big Dog, Big Daddy steps in now.
Now batting, number 28.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him.
Simple throw over there.
Hey, see it drive it. See it drive it.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Big Dog, Big Daddy comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys.
Wallace Sanford stands in, reached on a... And here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Oh, you better have to pitch.
Adam Rosales will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a run.
Anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. Big Dog, Big Daddy, ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Wallace Sanford.
But you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Hey, see it deep and drive it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, that's it. Here we go.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And that's where speed can definitely change a ball game. He's able to get into second here with 2 away, so now it might just take a single to score that tying run.
Better. What's up right now, babe?
Fly ball out toward left center field. Draper is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Man, he is all fired up standing down there at second base, and why not? You come up, you drive a ball into the gap for a double, get the tying run home, and everybody's happy.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top
All right,
player
guys,
of the game
that's the
award?
wrap up of today's
he came
video.
through with a couple of hits, but more
See you tomorrow.
importantly, that
Stop.
big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.